It was a bona fide cheap wedding.
Nah, not anymore.
But elaborate.
Maybe, something like
But
that.
elaborate.
But.
I don't know about that. Elaborate.
Away with that. They used to censor.
It was an elaborate wedding.
Yeah, I don't mind market or.
No.
Was it? Is that what you're
Her
asking?
gown was very elaborate.
It's on the menu, do you have
No,
a
it wasn't
menu?
elaborate.
No. No.
Do you say some
Yeah, it was
schmucks
really-
put it together really
368.
quickly or something?
Say what?
You said some schmucks put it together really quickly?
No, right on
No, it wasn't put
So many
together.
pockets,
Oh.
and I'll come back with it.
Well,
Oh, I hate the glue, let's waste the top of the,
I proposed to her over the telephone.
top of this.
It wasn't get down on the knee or that one again. Because she told me, make a decision. I was talking on the phone.
That's
I
her.
finished school and I had to go back and take,
That's good.
I had to go back to Massachusetts. I'm Washington DC. And I was to
Right
practice
there, I
dentistry
can't
in
recall.
Massachusetts. I had to
But,
go
yeah,
back
just
and
say,
take the
you say,
dental
oh, can you
exam.
send me cookies or
I said,
mom
look,
beds? Yeah, they used to.
I said, I'm gonna go, I have to go home and when I come back, we'll get married. She said, oh, no.
But you could say
You're
decaf.
gonna make a
you could
decision
say
now.
tea, lemon.
I said,
All right.
okay,
All right, y'all.
okay, you
All right.
win. Yeah, I don't know, I wasn't ready, you know, I wasn't sure I wanted to do it, but I wasn't gonna lose it, I was damn sure, I wasn't gonna take a chance, because they were lined up for, you know, and before that, she had taken a trip, gone to, Florida. I met her one time, and she went to Florida, and that really bugged me. And she was living with other girls, and while she was in Florida, I went up and met one of the other girls who was, turns out she was pregnant too, and I didn't know that. I dodged the bullet on that one. And we went out. And I only saw her that one time. And she didn't care about me. She just did it because she was trying to make Frances jealous. Because they were roommates. And you know, Frances was so incredibly gorgeous, and everybody, you know, said, wow. She had a lot of power. She was in 3 major magazines. Nobody seems to pay attention to that. I mean, that's incredible when you think about it.
Yes, it
You know,
was.
from a small town in West Virginia to be in 3 major magazines, that's an amazing accomplishment. She didn't even think so much about it. And the only reason she stopped was because they wanted other stuff. You know, take off her
Provocative
clothes,
things.
that kind of stuff. She said, see you later. And that was the end of that deal. So
She's a good Christian woman.
I'm on the phone with her and I said, look, I have to go back to Massachusetts to take the boards because I'm gonna be practicing in Massachusetts. So when I come back, we'll get together. That's she said, no way. You make a decision now. I mean, no question. She was so incredibly determined. You know,
I can
and
totally
I
see
was,
that.
you know,
Yes.
sit back. Hey, I can't let this go. I can't let this go. So I proposed to her right on the okay, will you marry me? Yes, okay. That's it. And I think, yeah, I think we got married before I went back to get the boards. I don't even think I was registered yet.
So how long was that?
How long was what?
Between the time when you proposed?
When we got married, not long. And while I was at Georgetown, I became very close to one guy. His name was Walt Mazzella was his name, and his mother was Italian, and I used to go there all the time, and she'd make an Italian meal for me because I was eating dumb burgers and watching them and cooking them myself most of the time, and I would go over there for all the meals. And she took a liking to me. She said, you know, and Walter said, look, you're gonna have the wedding, you're gonna have it at the reception at our house. I mean, they certainly had no money to go to a, you know, major establishment to have it done. And they laid out a nice place, a nice meal, and we had a bunch of people there, kids, there were pictures of I have in my wallet. And we had a reception at this guy's house. And while we're there, she was acting up a little bit. It's because, no, this was at the wedding. Yeah, after the wedding. My father and my mother were at the wedding. Came up from Milford, Mass, which is a long distance from Washington. We were at the wedding at the house where the reception was held. We had a band there. Well, not a band. It was one what do you call him? Disc jockey. It was a
DJ?
cheap wedding. And played a jukebox music and went dancing. And Frances is acting up because her head had headpiece come off. And she is acting up, and I'm saying, just forget about it. And I learned early in life, you can't talk to her like that. That's not gonna work. And it was obvious that we were having a tiff. My father was at the wedding. He recognized it immediately. He walked up and he said, "I'll take over from here." And he danced with her. Saved my butt, because we were gonna have a fight. We just got married.
Wow.
So he could see that we were gonna have a problem. And he came right up, he said,
I was there.
I'll
You remember that?
and I said, thank
A
you.
little worse.